Hi, my name's Denise Martinez. I am part of the Honors College here at Central Campus, and I will be the director through our live journal, video journal that is, through our trip through Europe from March 12th, starting in London, through March 20th, ending up in Paris, France. I hope you enjoy watching our every move.
Actually, he was murdered on the steps of Canterbury Cathedral in the year 1170, on the orders of Edward's great-grandfather, King Henry.
Okay, so we just finished our walk on our first day of London, and I thought that Wilcox was dead because it was his bright idea to try to keep the tube open, and there was two doors, and I don't think that this bright man knew that there was two doors. So literally, his fingers were like this far apart until somebody like.
Where was his foot?
Where was your foot?
It was stuck in the door.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, it was tragic. So I just thought the story had to be told to the Honors College and everybody else. And Tochi would like to say something. Tochi, come on camera.
Professor Wilcox is a hero. He just tried to make sure we got in the train at his own expense. You're the man.
Today we went to the Buckingham Palace, saw the changing of the guards, saw the beautiful parks, and then some of us went to the National Gallery, and some of us went to see the Tate Museum, and we saw the Millennium Bridge, and we ate by the river. And
we got to see the tombs of Christopher Wren, Cromwell, a lot of people.
on our way to Paris, so we took the channel from London here to Paris, and
the Eiffel Tower is really, really amazing.
There's these huge stained glass windows, and it's still really, they keep it really quiet, so it's nice. And then after we did that, we went to the crypts of Notre Dame. They were building a parking garage, and they found a Roman city.
Okay, so in our second day of Paris, after we went to the deportment and Notre Dame, we had a really, really busy morning. So after that, we went to the Musée d'Orsay, which has a lot of Impressionist artists.
You can see at the Palace of Versailles. See, Palace of Versailles, King Louis XIV, which is pretty cool.
Yes, on behalf of the Honors College, I'd like to say thank you for watching the David Wilcox Travel Series. Please visit our website to see where you can get accessories such as the David Wilcox Travel hat and sunglasses.
So yesterday, after going to Versailles, we went to dinner in the Latin Quarter of Paris. After dinner, we stayed in the Latin Quarter, walked down the streets, and danced a little salsa, merengue, bachata as we walked by.
Today we went to the Louvre, and we focused on the medieval history of the Louvre, and the time in focus is 1315, and it was just amazing when you see how the masons at that time, built these bricks and laid them one upon another, and how prominent,
And also, after that, we went to the Holocaust Museum. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to take pictures in there.
Okay, so we just got back here. We're actually in class right now. We are back from Paris and London. We had a great time. And basically right now we just want to give you a little bit of our last thoughts on the whole trip.
I would definitely have to go back there. It was amazing. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the cultures, the way they perceive us, and vice versa, the way we perceive people from other countries.
Being around with the students here also is just learning about them and them learning about you. It's just something that you will always treasure.
Loved the transportation. I loved how easy it was to get anywhere you wanted to go really quickly and really efficiently. Also, I loved it because you actually interacted with other people. You met so many different types of people, whereas here, you just get in your car, go where you need to go, get back in, and go where else you need to go.
Enabled me, visiting those sites enabled me to travel back in time, we're talking about 1100s, 1000s, and even before that. It makes me feel like, man, sometimes I was asking, where was Africa around this time?
I made friends and got to know the people around me and what they're capable of. That's it.
So, and I'm amazed by the art, the culture there. I love Monet, I love Renoir, I love Leonardo da Vinci. It was just amazing.
learned so much just to interact with one another because we had studied this before. So we could, not only were we able to read the information, but we were able to help each other out. Like, do you remember when this and this happened? And oh yeah, you know, there was a fire in 1666. And yeah, it was cool, like, to interact with other people in my group with that. Yeah.
I was also impressed by the architecture, which was like the main focus of our group project.
Basically, that's everything. You guys have followed us through our live journal through Europe. We're done. You guys will have to wait until next year till the next generation goes. I know they're going to have a great time just like we did. And from all of us, we want to just thank HCC and the board and everybody else, anyone who's involved in this trip. We want to thank you for opening our eyes to two wonderful countries and to a great trip.